Women, Peace and Security Agenda is an international framework which recognizes women's equal participation and protection as essential requirements for achieving sustainable and lasting peace. It also advances awareness of the gendered impacts of conflict. The origins of the WPS agenda are commonly traced back to UN Security Council Resolution 1325 on women, peace and security. Unanimously adopted by the UN Security Council on 31 October 2000, Resolution 1325 affirms the importance of including women and gender perspectives within peacekeeping and peacebuilding efforts. Since then, a further 9 UN Security Council resolutions have strengthened the WPS framework. These include Resolution 1820, which recognizes sexual violence as a tactic of war and a matter of international peace and security that necessitates a security response, and Resolution 2242, which stressed the need to mainstream women, peace and security across all thematic areas, including climate, counterterrorism, and migration. Developed within the UN framework, the WPS agenda has also been fully embraced by the European Union in its external action. In 2008, the EU's first comprehensive document on WPS implementation was created. Today, the EU policy framework on women, peace and security has expanded to include several key documents, including 1. The 2018 Council conclusions on WPS that includes the EU strategic approach to WPS. 2. The EU Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security. And 3. The 2022 Council conclusions on WPS. Reflecting the EU's commitment to implement Resolution 1325, the 2018 Council conclusions on WPS places the WPS agenda at the center of the EU's common foreign and security policy. The document sets out the basic principles of the EU's strategic approach to the WPS agenda and identifies specific areas where enhanced implementation of the WPS agenda is required. The EU Action Plan on Women, Peace and Security. Extended until 2027, the EU Action Plan intends to turn the 2018 Council conclusions on WPS into actions. The Action Plan focuses on 6 priorities: participation, gender mainstreaming, leading by example, prevention, protection, and relief and recovery. And the 2022 Council conclusions on WPS, which reaffirm the 2018 Council conclusions and underline the need to adapt to the changing security environment.
Alongside the creation of policy documents, the EU has also demonstrated its commitment to implementing the WPS agenda through the appointment of special representatives. Amongst other initiatives, the ambassador co-chairs the informal EU WPS task force. Extending beyond the WPS agenda, the EU Gender Action Plan is the main policy framework for the promotion of gender equality in the EU's external action. While the first and second editions of the Gender Action Plan highlighted the prevalence of gender-based violence in conflict situations, and the importance of women's participation in peacebuilding and reconstruction, it wasn't until the third edition of the Gender Action Plan that WPS was included as a key thematic area. Through its inclusion within the Gender Action Plan, the WPS agenda is better integrated into EU external action and related institutional frameworks than ever before. Considering its relevance to security policy, the EEAS has, on behalf of the EU, led the promotion of the WPS agenda, including through creating an EU WPS task force, which is co-chaired by the European External Action Service's Ambassador for Equality, and through operational engagement in civilian and military missions. The support provided by these missions takes various forms, including training, awareness raising, and advice on legislative reforms. Many missions also incorporate into their training for security forces different aspects related to addressing sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV. The European Commission, both at headquarters and within delegations, also contribute to WPS through programming, development policy and funding and technical assistance. As one of the core principles of the EU Common Foreign and Security Policy, women, peace, and security is not just an agenda, but a commitment to ensuring that peace and security efforts leave no one behind.